Hi everyone, welcome back to Farm Sim 17. Here we are on GoldCrest map, and we're here in our Vulture tractor. We're just about to collect the grass bales. If you can see, the sky has gone very dark, so I want to get these bales collected before any rain may come. So let's get these sorted. We didn't get that many bales in the end. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to just collect these as they are at the moment, and not going to worry about doing things like wrapping them up for silage. We'll have to wait for the next cut for that. That's fine. Couple more to go. I'll get the far one. I can't do that tighter turn. Okay, last one. Lovely. Right. Now I'm not going to do a drive all the way down to the cow shed just at this time. So what I'm going to do is just going to park this undercover just in case it should rain. I'll park it next to the sugar beeter. Bit of a wiggly way in, but there you go. That's undercover. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Right. If I remember last time, I was going to remove that offending stump in the middle of the field. Do you remember? I don't think I ever got around to do it, did I? No. There it is. Well, come on. Seeing as we've cleaned the field out, let's finish our jobs and get that completed. Wow, that grassland is really, really bouncy. Right, so let's get the de-stumper. Just trying to tidy up. As I say, we've got most of the fields in really good position now, and with the weather about to turn, yeah, I just want to get them good to go. So, where is this offending stump? Here it is. So let's switch her on. Boom. Job done. Ah, that's a nice, simple, quick job. Make sure there's no other ones around. Yeah, it's nice just to get, you know, all the little jobs done in one big go sometimes. It makes it feel like you're being super productive and you don't have that nagging feeling in the back of your head that you've got all these little things that you still haven't got around to doing. Just drop that there. Lovely. We could potentially get some more wood chipped up. There's the wood chips which we dumped there last time. Let me just quickly do a check on the fields for you. There you go. That's just the controller that's been slightly out of calibration, and it's just kind of drifting across. So, field 12 we have planted the canola. Field 14 we have soybean. Field 15, we've just harvested the sugar beet, so that can be ploughed. Field 19 has been ploughed and is awaiting seeding. So there are our 2 jobs for today. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. So we said 15, I'm probably going to put wheat on it. So we just had a sugar beet, so that's going to take in quite a lot out of the soil. We probably have... yes, so 15 needs ploughing. As you can see, it's all pink, so that's okay. And 12 and 14 have been fertilized, which is good. So the soil composition's okay. So 15, we're going to put some barley in, I think. And 19, what should we go with? Ba 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 ba. We could do with some. Let's see what the prices are going for actually. So, what do we got? What's going for the best prices? 1400 here, 1600. So soybeans are selling quite well. What else? Sunflower. We'll do some sunflowers then. Yeah, 19 we'll do some sunflowers. That sounds delightful. Right. So we can drive on this field because this is just waiting for ploughing. You can see all the green bits of chopped up sugar beet leaf, and that's all grand. So we've got the cultivator. There's the plough there. Okay, what I might do is, hang on, I'm just gonna hop out. I can't quite figure out. Ah, the plough's fallen over. That's what I couldn't quite figure out. What's going on? Okay. Well, let's get this cultivator out of the way. We'll use the. We'll just switch that off. We'll use the Massey for the ploughing because it's the bigger, more powerful tractor. First of all, let's try and get a weight on the front. We've got one over here. Oh, I love this Massey. Look at it. Isn't she gorgeous? Good. Front weight on. Let's see. Hope we can get this... Yeah, the acceleration and braking seems a little bit weird on this tractor, but it's still a lovely tractor. Can we? Will it please? No. See if we can tip it slightly. Not quite what I wanted to do. I don't want to reset that because that'll go back to the... I've had an idea. I don't want to reset it because it'll go all the way back to the shop area, and can't be bothered with that. But over here we have something seriously wrong with my Xbox controller. It's kind of keeps drifting left. There we go. We've got the front forks, and hopefully we can flip it over. Oh, what an activity to be doing at the farm, eh? And we have the pallet fork on as well, which is excellent. That's just what we need to try and hopefully flick something over. Just the ticket. Obviously, in reality, we'd probably damage the forks trying to do this, but it's fine. Right, hang on. Which way? Hang on. Okay, so it needs to fall that way. Oh, this controller. It's slightly annoying. Keeps drifting. Right, so... Of course, there's a huge wall here, which makes it a bit of a challenge. It's getting nice and tight there. Damn it. Okay, that didn't work. In doubt, we'll just bash it a bit. First of all, let's push it out of the shed and see if we can't then be able to attack it from all angles rather than just being limited to its... There we go. Let's give this a good push. Yes, it's righting itself. Yeah, oh, almost. Almost. Give that one more go. And try and flick it to the side. Go on. Go on, go on, go on. Almost. If we get under that, flick it up, we're there. Oh, I didn't expect to be spending my day doing this today. Ah. Yay! There we go. Have tractors, will do it. Fantastic. Right. 20 minutes later, let's hook up with the old plough. Oh, hallelujah. Good stuff. Right. Oh, let's get this. We haven't done any ploughing for such a long time. Let's get this. Oh, look at this. Lovely stuff. Get right to the edges. Sometimes the AI doesn't get right to the edge. Of course, the lines won't be perfectly straight because I don't drive perfectly straight. You can always tell when I've been ploughing because it kind of wiggles all over the place. But, you know, it's got that kind of beautiful weirdness and natural curves to it, you know. Oh yes. Stick the wheels in the hole. Oh, there isn't a hole, it would seem. Okay, well in that case we'll just make a hole, pretend there's a hole there. Lovely. What we can do in future harvests and field preparation is to actually spread some solid manure on here first. We don't quite have enough at the moment. We're still building up our base storage of it. So when we do have a lot more, then yeah, we will be spreading it on the fields before we start ploughing, which should be good fun. Drop that down, and away we go. It's quite therapeutic ploughing. I don't mind it at all, actually. And I like the fact that they've brought, you know, ploughing back into Farm Sim proper. In the previous iterations of Farm Simulator, it has just been a novelty. Should you want to plough, the option has been there. Of course, you know, the option to create new fields required ploughing, but that was pretty much its only real use in the game. Now, obviously, the soil has a certain state about it, and ploughing after a set period of work is required. Otherwise, the yield multiplier diminishes. Is a real positive for the game. You know, it's it definitely needed it. Joe, I remember when I was a young boy, you're going back 25 years now, they used to actually set fire to the stubble in the field. They can't do that anymore. But yeah, they used to drag all, you know, once they've baled, there'd always be, you know, the odd bits of straw left in the field. There always is. and they'd use the cultivator to basically break up the soil around the edge of the field, you know, to make a fire break basically, and then all the leftover bits of straw and stuff, that'd all be set on fire. Not massive fires, you know, not like you see these wild bushfires, nothing like that. Just, you know, small smouldering fires. Sometimes it would catch and have a bit of flame going across the field, and then they'd obviously plough all the burnt material into the soil as nutrients. Can't do that anymore. Obviously, burning stuff is not very well liked these days with all global warming and stuff. But yeah, it's amazing how farm practices do change over the years. Something that's such a common sight, you know, only 20 years ago, or 25 years ago maybe. Let's drop down. Oh, lovely. Fantastico. So yeah, you know, it's nice to do these little tasks. I know this is not terribly exciting. Some people would argue Farm Simulator is not terribly exciting, but it's not meant to be. It's supposed to be just that kind of chilled, relaxing game where you can just, you know, unwind after a really tough day, or if you've had a really stressful game on something else. Just fire up Farm Simulator and just chill out as you do some tasks on your farm and start to get the money rolling in. It's such a nice chilled. It's kind of like the same vibe that the European Truck Simulator, Euro Truck, and the American Truck Simulator. They kind of capture that same vibe, that chilled out. Gonna do some tasks, you know, drive a couple of deliveries, feed the cows, clean up a field or something. Oh, it does such a good way. It's such a good way of unwinding. Work at the moment is quite stressful for one reason or another, and it is nice just to have these de-stressing games, which are fantastic. So obviously last week we did some Flight Simulator, seemed to go down reasonably well. This week we'll be doing obviously Farm Simulator. Next week might be some more Flight Sim, or it might be something else. I've got a couple of ideas. As I said, Friday video will be a rotational video. So Monday videos we're looking to do bus sim, or you know, a bus simulation video. So it could be Bus Sim 16. It could be Fern Bus, and eventually we may even touch on OMSI or OMSI 2. Wednesdays we're currently looking at Rise of Flight with the Yasta 8 campaign that we are currently running until that comes to an end, and obviously then we'll be looking to complete a new tour of duty in B17, the Mighty 8th. Probably doing a Squadron Commander mission next time, or tour next time, and that'll allow a lot more names to be put into the hat, which should be quite good. Fridays, as I say, we'll be doing rotationals, so it'll be Farm Sim. I might do some Train Simulator, some Underground Simulator, Flight Simulator, and see how it goes. So that is going to be a rotational one. And then on Saturdays we have Silent Hunter 5 until that comes to an end, and then we'll do something else for a short time to refresh from Silent Hunter, and then we'll probably go again with Silent Hunter, as it's proving to be such a popular series. And now that I'm slowly getting the hang of it, a fantastic game to play. Really, really enjoy Silent Hunter 5. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, But you know, I get a lot of people asking, can you World of Subways 3 London Underground. I get quite a few people every week asking me would I do another series on that, and you know, the thing is, we've done it all. We've completed it. I'm happy to do, you know, one-off videos every now and then just to revisit the game, but you know, we're just going over old ground basically, and you know, we need to keep things fresh and interesting. And you know, I know some of you had no interest in farming and you came to my channel for something else, but you know, you've somehow got hooked on some of the farming videos. So you know, sometimes it's nice to check out new things, and you know, it just keeps things fresh and lively, and we can always come back and have a look at, you know, certain things. There's not a full series in London Underground or World of Subways 3 because we've done it. We've covered the content. You know, I would love if they were to introduce a new line. You know, we've got the circle line. It'd be great if we brought in the central line or something like that. But let's face it, that game's years old now. It's not going to happen. There is going to be no DLC for it. They've released a sequel, World of Subways 4, the New York line, which we've also covered. Not completely. We have still got some content on that to do, but that really didn't grab me. Oops, as London Underground did. But we could have a look at that again, I suppose. Loads of Train Simulator we could probably have a look at as well. I haven't done one since we did the Wherry line, which was a lovely line actually, in Norfolk, some place I know very well, and Norwich railway station, which I know very well as well, having used that many times to travel down to London. I used to work from where the train station is in Norwich. The road just in front of it is called Prince of Wales Road, and that goes up all the way to basically the base of the castle. And I used to work up or just off Prince of Wales Road, so yes, I know that very well. Usually it was the train down to London for work as well, so from the office in Norwich to into London. So it's nice to cover those things I've done and I have experience of, and you know, it brings it home for me. Possibly not as rewarding for the viewers if you haven't been there as well, but yeah, I may have to look at some things outside of the UK, maybe some more American or European lines, because I tend to concentrate on the UK because that's where my experience is and that's what I enjoy. But I realise there are other people from other nations watching it as well, so alright, we're doing quite nicely. Can I yabber on just till we complete this field? You know, I probably can, but I'd probably bore you to death with all the comings and goings, but I'm actually quite enjoying doing this ploughing. It's, as I said, it's very therapeutic. As soon as we get this done, we can then check on the animals and see how they're progressing. Obviously, we want to check on their reproduction rates and whether or not they've got all the bits and bobs that they need. They should have, because we pretty much looked after them and sorted them out last time, so I think we were in a good space there as well. Let's get this down. We go back to the external view, so you get a lot more visibility this way. Just did a slight change. I was going to do a looking backwards from the cab, but then I thought, no, we're going to be all over the shop, aren't we? We're not going to be able to drive straight. We've only got a few more passes, so let's get it nice and neat. That hasn't been a bad job actually, done it quite neatly. Not too bad at all, quite pleased with that. And with the challenges we've overcome today, fantastic. And it's nice to be in the Massey. We very rarely drive the Massey because we always give it to the hired help to do all the perceived dull stuff like ploughing and seeding and that kind of thing. But you know, we got to do these things. And today, it's a good day to do these things. We say the weather is closing in. See the mist and cloud around the mountains especially. Wouldn't be surprised if it rains, so it'd be good to get everything planted, and that way it gets a nice watering as well, which is pretty sweet. As I say, our seeder does have a fertilizer built in, so it gets seeded and fertilized at the same time, which is grand. But obviously going forward we want to use the manure, as I said. We also have the liquid manure injection spreader, which we can use. Again, we can use that before, I guess. Or we can plough, cultivate, and then use that, and then seed without the fertilization. That's another option. And obviously once we get the first rate of growth, we will then look to use the fertilizer via the sprayer on the little Hurleyman tractor with the care wheels on, so we don't damage the crops. And yeah, we'll get those fertilized to make sure they got the best multiplier for fertilization for the yield as well. Goodness me, almost there. Look at this. Getting there slowly. A couple more passes, maybe two. 2 passes? 3 passes. We'll find out in a minute. I did notice that Farm Sim 17 has released some DLC, the first lot of DLC, which is like a Kuhn pack of equipment. So it's got cultivators, grass cutters, balers, you know, you name it, all from that manufacturer. Not terribly exciting, if I'm honest. For 12-13 pounds, it's I wasn't blown away. So I decided not to purchase it. I'm sure you don't mind. Well, you probably will mind, but there's going to be loads of farm-related video sites that will be showing all that. Something like Ian Robson, for example. I'm sure he's gone through the new kit. He tends to do mod spotlights and that kind of thing. Yes, lovely. Oh, we just got a sliver down the side, so let's get that slither done. And that is one beautifully ploughed field. Going slightly over the edge, but that's okay. Sweet! Good stuff. Well, everyone, that is a good day's effort. Look at that! Look at the lines. It looks beautiful, doesn't it, eh? Oh, I'm quite proud of myself. Now, field 19 has been ploughed, so we don't need to plough that. So we can gently put this back in here, hopefully without tipping it over like whatever happened last time. Probably just dropped it and that's what happened. So if we lower it, then oh, whatever you do, don't press B. It causes all sorts of glitching out. Right, Happy, happy, good. Yes, fantastic. Great stuff. Right. Let's switch her off. And here we are over at the cows. Right, let's have a quick look at the cows and see how they are getting on, and the animals in general. Start with the sheep. We own 20. Productivity is 100%. Fantastic. Reproduction rate is 47 hours, 59 minutes. Next animal in 17 hours, 58 minutes, which is quite exciting. Less than a day away now. We've got 30% wool. Cleanliness is good. Water is fine. Hay is great. Pigs, we have 9 of them. Productivity is 100%. Fantastic. Reproduction rate 16 hours. Next animal in 13 hours 20 minutes. Manure 49. Liquid manure 65. So we've got very little from the pigs so far. Cleanliness 100%. Great. Water is good. Straw is very good. Corn is good. Wheat, barley fine. Canola could we just need to keep an eye on that. That's absolutely fine at the moment. Potato, sugar beet, absolutely fine. The cows, we have 18 of them. Productivity is 100%. Fantastic. Reproduction rate, 66 hours, 39 minutes. Next animal due in 27 hours, 7 minutes. Liquid manure, this is starting to look good. 11,125 litres. Solid manure, we have 8,899 litres. And we have 4,819 litres of milk in the tank. Cleanliness is 89%, which is okay. Water's good. Straws are good. Grass, you can see, is now pretty much maxed out. I brought the forage wagon with what we collected last time and topped up the grass here. Silage is good, and power food is also good. Fantastic. We just might as well just tidy up these mucky little devils as we're here. Still got this old tractor, but I actually like this tractor, so we're going to hang on to it. Is that low enough to collect it? Yes, it is. Good. We got some over here as well. Oh, collected that bit, and we just got this tiny bit here, which could be a bit of a pain. No, we've got it. Good. Good stuff. So we've got what they've kicked out of the trough. Probably flicked out with their mouths and their horns as well. Ooh. Yeah, I think the battery might be going in the Xbox controller. It's a little bit all over the place today. Let's pop that in there. Good stuff. And we can potentially start to look next time at getting some more mixed ration done. We've got the water container here, and in the oh, we've got a bit of grass still in the thing. We've got some straw in there, so we can look to get that sorted next time. Right. Switch her off, and we can come over here. Our manure heap is not that impressive, is it? So that is 8,899 litres. It doesn't look all that, does it? Yeah, I've got some weird something. There we go. It's as if the oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. Farm Sim had a patch, didn't it? And so the sensitivity of the Xbox controller would have been defaulted. I'll have to go back and tinker with it and have it as I had it set. So here's our slurry heap. We got 11,125 litres. Be careful not to fall in. Slurry, these things cause... Ah! We're in. Thankfully ours is open air, so it's not too bad. But you'd be surprised how many accidents there are around these things. Because, you know, somebody slips in and you think, oh, it's only up to my knees, it's fine. But it's all the gases and the fumes down here. It sort of starves the oxygen out, so you go unconscious and you collapse. And somebody tries to come in after you. same thing happens to them. It's read about it so often. It's a horrible way to die, and unfortunately, it is a huge killer on farms. Anyway, on that delightful final note, we'll leave it there, guys. Thanks for watching. It's been a bit of a slow, chilled day on the farm. Doing a bit of ploughing, collecting the bales, clearing that stump, and talking about mortality on the farm. Ah, fantastic. Anyway, thanks ever so much. Have a nice, relaxing weekend coming up. I hope you have a good one. And join me next time for more fun on the farm. I'll see you then.